So see, in our last class, we were discussing a shloka in which we learned that everything which we see around us, not only in our room, everything, it belongs to Lord. So yeah, let's see. This consciousness of 𝗃𝗧𝗃𝗧𝗃𝗧𝗃, everything belongs to Krishna, must be revived, not only individually but nationally and universally. Then there will be peace. So this is the only, solution. You see, disputes are happening all around us. So what is the solution of ultimate peace? You will see there are so many centers and institutions which tell you that you do this therapy, you do that, whatever, you will get peace. But things does not work like that, is it not? So this is very much important to that when one will put Krishna in center, then only he will experience the real peace. This is the only ultimate solution. There is no any other solution of this problem. Why? Because you will see when everyone will understand this thing, they will get this knowledge that our Supreme Personality is Lord Krishna and we are fragmental part of Lord Krishna. So everyone who is around me, they are also fragmental part of Krishna. So when one will, invoke his relationship with Lord, he will love Lord, he will serve Lord, and he will love Lord. And simultaneously, he will also be able to serve and love other people also. How? By seeing their relationship with Lord. Right now, whoever is not putting Krishna into center or whoever is not serving Lord Krishna, he is assuming, he is putting himself into center. He is assuming that I am great. I should be pleased. And that's why disputes are happening. This is the only reason. But you will see when one surrenders to Lord, when one takes the shelter of Lord, he becomes so soft. Naturally, he becomes so humble. Is it not? So this is the only solution. Then there will be peace. We often tend to be philanthropic and altruistic, and we strive to be friends with our countrymen, with our families, and with all the people of the world. This is true. But this is based on a wrong conception. The real friend is Krishna. And if we want to benefit our family, nation, or planet, we will work for him. So are you able to catch this point? That if Lord will be in center, then we will automatically be loving other people also. But if Lord is not in center, then whatever you see, whatever you are assuming, then that is love. That is not actually love. That is sense gratification. That is, you scratch my back, I will scratch your back. This is reality. You will see even now this can be, you might assume, you might think that this is heavy, but this is reality. You will see even if a mother is loving her child, then that is also not love. You will see, especially small babies, They look so cute, and whatever activities they do, they are so cute, is it not? And that's why those activities attract people. And they will say that, oh, this baby is so cute, I love this baby. But that is not love, that is also sense gratification. How? Because his cute activities is attracting us, or the person, whatever who, any person who is saying this. If suppose that small baby only, if he was not doing those cute activities, and he was chanting Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, then will the same people tell that, oh, this baby is so cute, he is chanting Lord's name, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya? No, it's not like that at all. So see, now clear? Whatever we see around us, anything that attracts us, or whatever whatever we feel, that is actually not love, that is sense gratification. Bottom line is, until there is not Lord in center, there is no love. That is only be sense gratification. And this is reality. So, same thing is Srila Prabhupada ji is telling here, that we often tend to be philanthropic and altruistic, and we strive to be friends with our countrymen. Means, instead of believing to Lord, in believing on Lord, instead of serving Lord, we just see our relationship with material people. We just think that these people is everything for me. They will never gaze at Lord. Their eyes will only be in their families, their friends, all the material people. Material means people who are living in this material world. Here, material people means this. So, yeah, with all the people of the world. But this is based on a wrong conception. Yes, the real friend is Krishna. And if we want to benefit our family, if we really want to benefit our family, then we will definitely work for Lord. Then we will definitely serve Lord. If we have our family's welfare in our mind, we will try to make all members Krishna conscious. Now, this is really an amazing line. See, the real welfare, if you really want, if you really love someone, like real love, then you will definitely preach him this knowledge of Krishna consciousness. Because this is the only ultimate welfare. What? That you are helping anyone to get out of this material world. This is the real knowledge. Real knowledge is that how one can get free from this cycle of birth and death. Of course, we are serving Lord, then getting free from this cycle is not the ultimate aim. It is not the reason of serving Lord. We are serving Lord to get his love. This liberation is very small thing for Krishna. It is not a big deal for Krishna at all. Getting love for love of God is the next stage after liberation. One should understand this thing. So this, if anyone have if he really thinks of his family, if he really, have his family's welfare in his mind, then he will definitely make him or his family Krishna conscious. There are so many men trying to benefit their families, but unfortunately, they do not succeed. They do not know what the real problem is. So, see, if this is same thing like that someone has a big tree in his house or in his garden, whatever, lawn, and instead of giving water to roots, he is pouring water on the leaves or on the branches or on the flowers, fruits, whatever that tree has. So, same way, people are trying to see, they have really good intention. They really want to benefit their family. But unfortunately, they do not succeed because they are not able to get that what is the real problem. And this is the only reason that they do not succeed, because they are not aware about the real problem. If anyone, if a person will not hear scriptures, he will never get even a tinge of idea that what the real problem is. This is reality. You just think now, when we were not reading all these scriptures, we, in fact, if I talk about myself, I didn't have even a tinge idea. Even I was not aware about the ultimate purpose, means I was not aware about this thing, that we beings are stuck in this material world. There is something called cycle of birth and death. I was literally not aware about this thing. So see what ignorance. So this is really important. This is actually really dangerous things. See, in today's class only, Prabhuji was telling that you will see, even after getting in old age, people are not able to detach from all these material things. Even after coming in old age, they are not aware about this thing, that they are stuck in this material world. This is a material world, and there is something called cycle of birth and death. Even after in coming in old age, they are not aware about the ultimate, they are still not aware about the ultimate purpose of their lives. But you will see many there are many people who get this knowledge in their young age only. This is only because of the mercy of Lord. We should be very much grateful. Literally, we should definitely every single day meditate on this thing. That's why, we will be able to appreciate our fortune, that how fortunate we are following this knowledge, and we are serving Lord, we are following all the principles. Then only we'll be able to appreciate our fortune. Otherwise, we it will seem so much torturous to us. Oh, why am I in this class? Why do I have to hear this class? Why am I hearing this class? Why do I have to chant Hare Krishna? This is very, very important. Maya Devi is always busy in preaching this illusion. As the Bhagavatam says, one should not attempt to become a father or mother or teacher unless he is able to save his children from death, from the grip of material nature. So, before moving forward, let me explain you one example of train. This is really an amazing example. You will see this material world is like a train. Just like in a train, you will see all the passengers, they travel. They travel in the train, and once their destination come, they just go away. Is it not? You might have traveled in train, Abhilasha Mataji. You might have traveled in the train. So you will see we are so much detached. It's not like we are so much attached with our birth, BERTH, birth. Isn't it? It's not like we are so much attached and, oh, now I have got my seat. I will never leave this seat. It's not like that. We know we are in this train for a specific period of time. We are traveling in this train. Once we will reach our destination, we will leave this train. We are so much detached. Even we just wait that, oh, when will my destination come so that I can just leave this train? Same way, this material world is like a train, and in this world, all the people which we are looking around us, they all are like passengers. So you will see, once when you enter in the train, you will meet so many passengers, different people you will meet, you may interact with them. But when your destination will come, those people will go at their destination, you will go at your destination, and then you will never meet to those people again. Are you able to get this point? You will never ever meet them. Same way, in this material world, this train, we meet so many passengers. That can be our friends, our family, our teacher, our this, our that, whatever. They are with us for a specific period of time. Same way, uh, the people, the passengers that are there in the train for a specific period of time. Once they will leave their bodies, the people around us, we will never meet with them. Just like if I, if I say, if I'll take an example, my grandparent, my grandfather, now he has left his body. And now I'm not aware about this thing, that where is he now? He has gone. He will never meet me, and I will never meet him. So this is really an interesting example, uh, which we can understand that this world is like a train, and whatever people we are looking around us, they are just like passengers. They are with us for a specific period of time. So we are assuming that they are my family, they are my friends. They are like just passengers. They are with us for a specific period of time, and then they will leave. And we will never meet them again. They will also never meet us again. So here Srila Prabhupada ji is telling that we want to serve our family, our friends, whatever we assuming that they are our family, they are our friends. We want to serve them. We want to satisfy them so that they and we, us, become happy. But is this really happening? Is it really happening like this? It is actually happening just opposite. We are trying to satisfy them, uh, so that they can become happy, we can become happy, but we are not becoming happy. Opposite things are happening. So you only see now so-called blood relationships, they have so many disputes. You will see two brothers, they they fight. Like normally I'm telling this thing, this is normal. Why? Because Krishna is not in center. Krishna consciousness means Krishna in center. So just like what is the destination? Devotees' destination is clear. They are very much aware about that what they have to do in their life. There is a higher goal in our life. You ask anyone, what is the goal of your life? He will say, my goal, the goal of my life is to have a nice wife or a nice job. This is my goal. But is this a real goal? Purpose of life, what we say. You just think about this. If it was real, then why is it for just some point of time? If getting a beautiful, nice wife is the purpose of someone's life, then why is it for some point of time? That beauty which you are looking in that lady, in your wife, whatever, how long? It will be last for how long? So this is really not the purposes of lives. The ultimate purpose, the higher purpose of human being is to serve Lord. So this is very important thing one should understand. So yes, yeah, let's discuss more. Moving forward, as the Bhagavatam says, one should not attempt to become a father or mother or teacher unless he is able to save his children from death, from the grip of material nature. Now, this is quite heavy. If any person is not capable to, see, this is very much important to understand. If anyone is willing to become father or mother or teacher, whatever, let's take example of father and mother, parents. If they are, you know if they want, if they are wanting to raise kids, so it is their responsibility to make his kid, to make their kids Krishna conscious. See what Prabhupada ji is telling here. He should not attempt to become parents unless he is able to save his children from death. Means if one is not capable to preach this knowledge, we have already studied this thing, we already discussed this thing just right now, that real knowledge is how to liberate someone from this cycle of birth and death. So now responsibility of parents is to save that soul. See, raising kids is really not something ordinary thing. People has made this ordinary, they are just doing it aimlessly like animals. See, now this might be heavy, but what to do? This is reality. Just like you will see animals, they also know to produce family. They raise kids and they just left them. They don't care about their kids. Same way is happening with humans also. They do not care about their kids. Kids also don't care about their parents. They just want to uh, do whatever they think is right for them, which is really not right thing. So it is really a big responsibility actually, that because of you, you are becoming a medium to give a birth uh, to a child. So this is your responsibility to preach him this knowledge, that how he yes, and after preaching his this knowledge, you make that kid competent, that he may be stable in this process. He may become a Krishna conscious, a truly Krishna conscious, and he may liberate from this cycle of death and birth. The father should be in knowledge of Krishna, and he should be determined that the innocent children who are entrusted to him will not have to undergo the cycle of birth and death again. Now, this is also a big problem. If the so called father only is not aware about this knowledge of Krishna, then how will he preach this knowledge to that innocent children? This is also a problem now. You see, now children are very innocent. They can't break four regulative principles. Is it not? They don't have any desires. In childhood, there is no any desire. So you just imagine this thing now from very starting only. If someone is preaching this pure knowledge to their kids, so their life will be so much magical when they will uh, come in their young age. They will be so much powerful in sense spiritually. Is it not? They will be so much calm. They will be so much well mannered, no disputes, no envy for someone. We have been through these things. Of course, anyone who is not serving Lord, who is not doing his bhajan kriya from his childhood, he has to go through these things: envy, anger, lust, greediness, whatever. These are like fires, actually. Is it not? So much frustration. Have you ever thought that if we get relief from all these, you know, anger, jealousy, lust, greediness, fear, if we get relief from all these things, we will be feeling so much liberation already. And you can observe this thing now also. We have progressed so much. Not so much, but yeah, we are at least better than before. We means devotees who serve Lord, who do their spiritual practices daily. You will see you are progressing in your life. You just observe this thing. Even I can observe this thing. I was really an angry bird. I used to got angry on very small things. I often used to got I often used to get angry, but it's not like that now, because you will see these all the you know anger, envy, these all happens because of sense gratification. When any trouble come in gratifying our senses, then it become reason of anger, fear, lust, anxiety, whatever. But when Lord come in center, there is no scope of sense gratification. Just see right now, if you are hearing this class, you're free from all the lust, anger, anxiety, fear. Is it not? So yeah, if for this, father should be in knowledge of Krishna so that he can preach this knowledge to that innocent children who are entrusted to him, will not have to undergo the cycle of birth and death again. He should be resolved to train his children in such a way that they will no longer have to be subjected to the painful cycle of birth and death. Of course, we can't, it's not like you will preach that innocent children. Uh, oh, my little boy, do you know the ultimate purpose of this life is to get liberate from this cycle of birth and death? You will not tell this philosophy directly. You will tell him the right etiquette of following a standard lifestyle. Whatever he do it in connection of Krishna and in remembrance of Lord. Okay, one more thing I want to tell you about this thing. I was reflecting. I was like thinking about this thing today only, that why Prabhupada ji is telling us to connect our every work with Krishna, even though we have already discussed this point, but I want to clarify this more, because you will see, when you will connect everything with Lord Krishna, there will be no scope of doing things related to Maya. Maya means illusion. This is very much important to understand, that whatever we are doing, by not keeping Krishna into center, we are actually serving Maya Devi, the illusionary energy of Krishna, which is the reason of more material covering on our heart, on our mind. So, see, this is very much important, that even if you are following right things, it is also very much important to avoid wrong things, bad things from your life. So, how interesting is this, that you don't have to make efforts to avoid works related to Maya. If you will connect your work with Krishna, then automatically there will be no scope of doing anything for Maya. This is really very interesting, actually. I've never thought this thing in this way before. So, yeah, parents should tell their children that they should do work by connecting in remembrance to Lord. You will see there are many people, even devotees also, there are many devotees who uh, preach their children like this. But you will see, if you can remember, like I have seen this thing, there are many families who are so much into, you know, all these things only, spirituality. So from starting on only, they also teach all these things to their children also. And that's why you will see this happens from very starting only. Those children, they are habitual of doing spiritual things. Now see, if someone is Krishna conscious and he's telling this knowledge of Krishna conscious to their children, so what to say of their fortune? You will be, your kids are so much blessed, whoever, uh, like whoever have kids, children, your children are so much blessed that they have parents like you. You can teach them about this knowledge of Krishna consciousness. And after they will grow up, they will be so much grateful about you, that, oh, my parents were so nice, they told me about this knowledge. Isn't it? You only think now, we often think this, even I think this, that if I was told this thing, to follow this thing from my childhood only, then I would have been progressed so much. Is it not? We often think this thing. We were not being told about this knowledge from our childhood only. But uh, devotees who have kids, children, they can tell this knowledge to them. This is really a great blessing, actually, to have devotee parents. Yes. But before one can do this, he has to make himself expert. If he becomes expert in Krishna consciousness, he can help not only his children but his society and nation also. Yes. So this is practical. You all are devotees. You definitely you tell your children also, but uh it's not like you deny to tell this knowledge to other people. So see, by serving Lord, by gaining this knowledge, you can not only uh, deliver yourself, but also your family. And not only your family, your friends, your society, and nation also. See, let me tell you one amazing example. This happened today only. Let me share with you all. Then we will end our class here. So there is a Mataji. She is a devotee. She chants 16 rounds. She hear Krishna Katha. She hear classes. She attends Prabhuji's class also. So yesterday, her brother passed away. He left his body. Now, she was a devotee, but her brother was not a devotee. Her brother was so much into ignorant mode. Now, when I'm saying this, it's not like I'm offending him. I'm just telling uh, the real thing. You will be surprised just here. So that his brother was so much into ignorant mode. He used to consume alcohol. He used to abuse his family members. Even he used to abuse Lord. She told me this thing earlier. So I just told her, you just feed him Krishna Prasadam. What can we, what we can do? If someone is doing like this, if we will tell him philosophy, he will not listen if he is abusing Lord. So I told her, you just feed him Krishna Prasadam. And yeah. So now see, he left his body yesterday. What was yesterday? Yesterday was Ekadashi. Can you just believe this? Now, see, first of all, one should understand that whatever other people, like in whatever way they are behaving, it is uh, because of their modes. What we call that word? Yes, it is because of the effects of the modes. So he's in ignorant mode. That's why he was doing all those things. So it's not like we should, put envy with him, or we should just hate him, hate any particular person. We should understand that it's not his constitutional state. He's behaving like that because he has been covered so much with this material dust, with this material layers. He is also helpless if he is behaving like that. So I was making her understand this thing only, that it is really not an ordinary thing that your brother has left his body on this auspicious day of Ekadashi. And you know the reason behind this? Because you are doing bhakti, because you are serving Lord. In our scriptures, we read this thing, it's mentioned in 𝗃𝗵𝗵𝗺𝗺 that if anyone is a devotee in a family, then he is the reason of delivering his other family members also. So you just see now, it is definitely impossible that a person who is in so much of ignorant mode, who is abusing his family, who is even abusing Lord, has left his body on this auspicious day of Ekadashi. See the mercy of Lord? Just see the mercy of Lord. Today only Prabhuji was making this, he was telling this thing, that Krishna has Krishna has no envy for anyone. Krishna loves us unconditionally so much. Very beautiful statement I want to quote here. Love means endless forgiveness. Love means endless forgiveness. And this is what Lord is doing. He is forgiving us endlessly. We have been, we had turned our face from Him from eternal time. But then also he's forgiving us endlessly from eternal time. And now He has given us this chance to serve Him. Isn't this just amazing? So see the mercy of Lord. Just because that Mataji is serving Krishna, Krishna also, uh, did good for his brother. Even he was doing bad things, but then also see the mercy of Lord. See, the reason behind this is that any devotee, he is always attached with his family. Is it not? You can't say that we have so much, we have detached from our family. We can live without them. Means not live. Live is not the right word. But yeah, you will see everyone is always attached with his or her family members. So if a devotee is attached with his family, Krishna is attached with his devotees, and devotees is attached with his family, then Krishna, who is attached with his devotee, he will liberate that devotee, he will deliver that devotee, and he will also Krishna will also deliver his family members, because he is attached, that devotee is attached with family members of his family members. So now his brother, he will definitely get association of Vaishnava devotees of Lord in his next birth. And he will be able to gain this auspicious knowledge. He will be able to serve Lord. This is just amazing. All right, we will stop our class here. We will discuss our this topic in our next class. We'll continue it in our next class. All right. Hare Krishna. Jai Srila Prabhupada.